Henderson Field Defense stood its ground against the enemy. Meanwhile, the Japanese fleet, counting 4 aircraft carriers against 2 U.S. carriers, was approaching Guadalcanal. Shortly before the USS Hornet was alerted of the approaching enemy forces, the airplanes of the 2nd Combat Air Patrol were launched to protect the U.S. fleet.
Contact with an enemy group. Damn, there's a swarm of them flying towards you. They're about 60 miles away from us, which means they'll be here soon. Of planes, about 12 dive bombers, incoming from the northeast at 6,500 feet. It started! Our airstrip is damaged. We can't land you guys. Fly over to TF-16.
Bombers incoming from the northeast at 5,000 feet.
Damn!
Looks like we got more work, guys.
Enemy sighted.
We searched the sky with apprehension. There were only a few planes in the air in comparison with the numbers launched several hours before. The planes lurched and staggered onto the deck, every single fighter and bomber bullet-holed. As the pilots climbed wearily from their cramped cockpits, they told of an unbelievable opposition, of skies choked with anti-aircraft shell bursts and tracers. Lieutenant Commander Okumiya Mazataki, Rear Admiral Kakuji Kakuta's Air Staff Officer. You're seeing the greatest carrier duel of history. Perhaps it will never happen again. Rear Admiral Thomas C. Kincaid, Commander of Task Force 16.
The Marines landed on Guadalcanal on August the 8th. Japanese positions and the airfield were continuously attacked from the air from that moment. Both sides continued to send reinforcements to the island for months. As the scale of the battle continued to grow, it became obvious that the battle for Guadalcanal would forever turn the tide of the war. The campaign involved nearly all branches of the armed forces. Aircraft carriers and other warships exchanged blows. Warplanes from both sides engaged in hour-long dogfights. Infantry fought desperate battles in the disease-ridden jungle. Even a few tanks managed to traverse the virtually impenetrable terrain and join the fray. The Americans fought tooth and nail and eventually gained the upper hand, losing nearly 7,000 men in the campaign. Japanese losses numbered nearly 31,000. Two more carrier battles that took place during the Guadalcanal campaign further exacerbated the Japanese situation. More experienced Navy pilots were irreplaceably lost. A year after Pearl Harbor, less than half of the December 7th veterans were still alive. They were being replaced with novices straight out of flight school. In a single year, Japan experienced an incredible mix of triumph and failure. Carrier-based war, started by Japan, was lost no sooner than it had begun. Even before Pearl Harbor, the US government ordered 6 new Essex-class aircraft carriers. In contrast, the Japanese had only 1 new carrier in the works. They had nothing with which to replace their losses. However, by March 1st, 1943, Japan still occupied vast territories. The Japanese Army and Navy were working on new plans to reverse the course of the war in the Pacific. The war was not over yet.